2 stars by Empire. Really?
Well, that's just fucking great!
X-Men Apocalypse is once again directed by Bryan Singer, who did X-Men 1, 2 and Days of Future Past, and it stars a bunch of people who I'm not going to mention, since if you guys are fans like I am, you know them anyway. And X-Men Apocalypse takes place in the 80s, and it takes place after in the new timeline, since spoiler alert for Days of Future Past, it went back in time. So we have First Class, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse. So Apocalypse is before the first X-Men film and the trilogy, but yeah, and keep in mind guys, this is going to be a completely spoiler-free review. I will do a spoiler-filled review if you guys want to check that out. It will be after this review. So let's get on with it. X-Men Apocalypse. So X-Men Apocalypse has gotten a lot of criticism. It's been criticized by a few people. It got a 2 out of 5 on Empire. It has a 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, and it has a 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb, which is not bad. And some people didn't like it. Some people thought it was the weakest of the Bryan Singer films. Well, can I agree? Well, I was a bit skeptical about this film after I've seen all the reviews. The only positive review I've seen was Chris Stuckman, who gave it an A-. Yeah, and I was shocked by all the other reviews. Yeah, and Mark Ellis, one of the schmoes, Christian somehow wasn't in that video. He liked it. He thought it was pretty fresh. But after watching all the reviews, then I went to see the film. Then I was just pleasantly surprised how much I really enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse. Now, I will agree, it is not the best of the X-Men films. It's not the best film of the year. It's not the best comic book film of the year. But that is okay. I respect for this film. There's a lot of great stuff in there. So, let's get to the positives first. The characters are great. They are great, as always. Now, here are the characters that are good. James McAvoy as Professor X. He is great, as always. I love seeing him as Professor X. And I love seeing Jennifer Lawrence as well. She was great also. And Michael Fassbender as Magneto. He was great also. And the new Jean Grey, Sophie Turner, I thought she was actually good. I kind of liked her as the young version of Jean Grey. And yeah. Now, Apocalypse is a great villain in this film, in my opinion. I enjoyed watching him in some of the scenes that I think he's great in. So, yeah. Without any spoilers, I'm just going to say this right now. Quicksilver. Good job. That sequence was just as good as the Days of Future Past scene. I don't know if it quite makes it up. I don't know if it is better than the Days of Future Past scene. But all I can say is, I enjoyed watching that. It was a lot of fun. And the final and the second half of the film is really, really good. It just gets better and better. But sadly, guys, I have to say, X-Men Days of Future Past was actually better. Well, in my opinion. I think some other people can agree. As much as I loved Apocalypse in the film, I thought he could have been a bit developed better. I thought he kinda, could have been developed better. Yeah, and also the first half of the film kinda drags. All there is just in Egypt, all that stuff, which leads from which I'm not spoiling it or anything, but the first half is kinda slow. But I'm pretty sure you guys know what the opening sequence is. Yeah, but then it's like 25 minutes, kind of short, kind of long, I guess. But then after that, it gets better and better, which is good. Oh yeah, guys, I have to say, the new Storm. Yeah, I kind of prefer the previous Storm, Halle Berry. Yeah. This Storm, I kind of thought she wasn't as stand-out-ish as, I just thought she wasn't as stand-out-ish as the previous one from the trilogy and Days of Future Past. But despite its problems, guys, X-Men Apocalypse is really good in my opinion. Nowhere's the best X-Men film. I personally like Days of Future Past and First Class better, but all I can say is it's a pretty good film. A pretty damn good film. That's all I would say. Yeah. I could have a second opinion on it anytime, but I could have a second opinion on it, but yeah, but we'll see if whenever I do my spoiler talk review, whenever I might see it again, or when it comes to my mind doing it, then I'll let you know what I think of the film. Yeah. So I'm going to give, what should I give it? I'm going to give X-Men Apocalypse, you know what, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, just because it's got the first half was just kind of slow, but then it gets better and better away on. But if the dragging kind of drags down a bit, then I would move it to an 8 out of 10. If I were you. Yeah, that's my score, 8 out of 10. I still really enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse, none of the less. And I enjoyed watching it. So, yeah. So that was my review of X-Men Apocalypse. Stay tuned for my spoiler talk review. Hope you guys will enjoy it. So yeah. So comment down below, let me know what you thought of X-Men Apocalypse. Let me know below. Comment, like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Google Plus, and hang out with me on Google Hangouts if you can. Because I haven't done one yet, but you know. But until my next video, I will see you guys next time, and peace.